Welcome to the Skeena Beat. It is the 5th of June, 2013, and I am your host, Skeena, and we've got a great show for you today with This Day in History, Weird Fact of the Day, emails and tweets, and a new segment called Bloggers and Blogs, a look at some blogs and their owners. But first, I would like to thank all those who viewed our blog yesterday. We set another record for most views in a single day, with nearly 3 times as many views as our previous record. So thank you all for visiting the skeenabeat.blogspot.com and setting this new record for us. Now it's time for This Day in History. On this day in 1975, Egypt reopened the Suez Canal to international shipping 8 years after it was closed because of the 1967 war with Israel. On this day in 1827, Athens fell to the Ottomans. On this day in 1967, the National Hockey League, or NHL, awarded 3 new franchises: the Minnesota North Stars, now the Dallas Stars, the California Golden Seals, no longer in existence, and the Los Angeles Kings. Also on this day in 1967, the 6-day war between Israel and Egypt, Syria and Jordan began. On this day in 2001, Amazon.com announced that it would be selling personal computers later in the year. And finally, on this day in 1752, Benjamin Franklin flew a kite for the first time to demonstrate that lightning was a form of electricity. And that's it for This Day in History. Coming up next, Weird Fact of the Day. Do you like cats? Like cats when they purr? Well, what if a cat purred as loud as a truck engine? The Guinness Book of World Records lists a cat called Smokey from Northampton in the United Kingdom as holder of the record loudest purr by a domestic cat. And Smokey's purr is 67.7 decibels, loud enough to drown out a TV. And that is our weird fact of the day. Now, time to shoot it over to emails and tweets. And we have a tweet from Javid in Islamabad, Pakistan. And Javid writes, I don't have a question, just wanted to say hello and let you know that I like your podcast very much. Thanks, Javid. It's always nice to hear from our audience. We love it when our audience writes in, even just to say hi, so thank you, Javid. We have an email from Maria in Cancun, Mexico. And Maria writes, Hi, Skeena. Sent you a picture of myself at the beach. Hope you like it. Well, thank you, Maria. You look great in your picture, by the way. We always do love, as I said, when our audience sends us things. and I'll be sure to post your picture on our blog for all to see. So everybody remember to come and see Maria. Next, we have a tweet from Sue in Battle Creek, Michigan. And Sue writes, I got a dog without telling my boyfriend. He's on a trip and won't be back for a week. How do I tell him? Okay, Sue, you've got a couple choices. Option 1, you can tell him over the phone while he's still away. Option 2, you wait till he gets back. Number 1's probably the best idea for a couple reasons. Those reasons would be, number 1, he'll probably be calm by the time he gets back. Number 2 is that it's easy to hang up on somebody if they're yelling. It's a little harder to do that if they're right in front of you. Yeah, so tell him over the phone. Then when he gets back, you two can discuss the situation. So good luck to you, Sue. And we have a tweet from Charles in Knoxville, Tennessee. And Charles writes, I had a fight with my girlfriend. What can I say to make her forgive me? Well, Charles, the phrase, you were right, I was wrong, kind of leaps to mind in this situation. But when you're dealing with a woman, you don't really want to stop there. Well, what you need to do is you need to apologize in a way where you put yourself down and you emphasize her good qualities. Tell her that you were pig-headed, that you were an idiot. Even if you weren't, still apologize, still say that you were. Trust me, Charles, it works. So good luck, Charles. And we have an email from Andre in Jakarta, Indonesia. And Andre writes, I like your podcast. Hope to listen more. What is a FOT? Okay, Andre. A FOT is a photometric unit of luminous flux through an area. So, thanks for your question, Andre. We love questions where our audience does try to stump us, but we're a little too smart for that. So, Andre, we enjoyed your email and we hope you keep listening. And that is it for emails and tweets today. I want to thank all those who wrote in and remind all of you listening, you don't need a question to write in. We love hearing from our audience, even if it's just to say hi. We also want photos, videos, audio messages, comments, everything. If you can email it, we want it. And we'll use it in our show or post it on our blog. So send all your cool stuff to theskeenabeat@gmail.com or send us a tweet at theskeenabeat. We want to hear from you. Every single one of you out there listening, we want to hear from you. And whatever you send us will be posted on our blog, theskeenabeat.blogspot.com. So send it to us, we want it. Now it's time for a new segment on the Skeena Beat, Bloggers and Blogs. A chance to tell you about some bloggers and their blogs. Our first blog to mention is intogeek.net. The blog is called Into Geek. It is run by Dan, who is training to be a primary school teacher and is currently at university in the south of England. So check it out. Dan's got some really interesting and cool posts. Once again, that address is www.intogeek.net. And our next blog to tell you about is called YouTubeUndiscovered.blogspot.com. It's a weekly blog featuring interesting, cool, or awesome video from a lesser known YouTube user or channel. So check it out. There are some cool videos and posts there. Once again, that address is youtubeundiscovered.blogspot.com, and this blog is run by Michael, and Michael is a college student in Dallas, Texas. And we have another blog to share with you, thewhimsicalwriter.blogspot.com. This blog is run by Sakshi Singh, who is an aspiring writer from the Rajasthan state in India. So if you like creative writing, check it out. That address again is thewhimsicalwriter.blogspot.com. And finally, our last blog to tell you about today is called ultimatetruthofself.com. This blog is run by Monica in India. Monica is passionate about writing and feels that it is the best path of communication that reaches others in a beautiful way. You can read from her interesting posts and see some beautiful landscape. Once again, that address is ultimatetruthofself.com. And that is it for our new segment, Bloggers and Blogs. I'd like to thank the bloggers from bloggers.com who posted their blogs for me to share. Well, that's it for the Skeena Beat today. I would like to thank all of our listeners for their support, and also all those who viewed our blog and helped break our last most views record. So thank you to all those who viewed our blog yesterday. From Canada, the United States, Panama, Costa Rica, Chile, China, Cambodia, South Korea, Myanmar, Mexico, Morocco, Dominican Republic, Mongolia, Romania, Japan, Vietnam, Sri Lanka, Hong Kong, Oman, Pakistan, Albania, Morocco, Brunei, Egypt, Guatemala, Saudi Arabia, Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Brazil, Argentina, Algeria, Angola, France, Indonesia, El Salvador, Nepal, Yemen, Laos, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Russia. Until next time, this is Skeena saying, try to enjoy life while you're living it. Goodbye.